One fragment down, one to go. Here's hoping things go a little smoother in Egypt.
Indeed. It still vexes me to have fallen foul of Atuma's trap. I shall not be fooled so easily again.
You've got bad guys causing trouble nearby. They make me so mad.
Greetings, travelers. You carry yourselves with great purpose. Tell me, what brings you to these lands?
We're looking for a very important crystal-type object and believe it could be here. Have you come across anything like that?
I believe you are referring to the Nexus fragment. However, if tales of its power are to be believed, I can only entrust it to those who prove themselves worthy.
I see. And how do we go about doing that?
By completing 2, no, let's say 3 trials. If you can meet the challenge of each trial, I shall grant you the Nexus fragment.
All right, if that's the only way.
Wonderful! Let me know when you are ready to begin. Are you ready for your first trial? The first trial, however... Excellent! You'll find the starting gate over there. How do you like my choice of steed? If you can master controlling that, you'll be well on your way to clearing the trials.
Do we really have time for this?
Come on, it might be fun.
Oh, what have I got myself into?
Sure, it's not ideal, but if it gets us the fragment, let's just swallow our pride and jump through this guy's hoops. Unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this. Anyone? Nice.
So,
Yeah.
are you ready for the second trial? Your second trial will be a test also. Then let the battle begin. Just remember, the great nation of ancient Egypt accepts no responsibility for any injuries sustained during the trial.
Now this is the sort of trial I can get on board with.
If our might is in question, I would gladly demonstrate it.
I like your gusto.
Well, I'm glad he's enjoying himself.
If the final trial is this simple, the Nexus fragment shall be ours before you can say, I liked you better.
Excellent. You have... The final trial awaits you inside the tomb. When you have bolstered yourself, enter and prove yourself worthy of the Nexus fragment.
Nearly there. Just one more trial and that Nexus fragment is in the bag.
Ha! Perhaps this final trial will pose more of a challenge.
This is the only news that matters, as it may be the only news left in Manhattan. Kang! I have it on good authority that Thor has taken the hunt for Nexus fragments to the ancient Egyptian area of Chronopolis. The pharaoh there has no love for Kang, it seems, and is allowing our heroes access to the tomb and the fragment inside. For those of you who have been living under a rock in the Old West, these fragments of the Nexus, when combined, will be able to help in the battle against Kang. This pharaoh fella seems like a stand-up guy. I'm a very good judge of character, and I think the heroes will have no trouble completing their mission.
You guys too?
What?
And I'm afraid you have wandered into the same trap as us.
I, Horus, entered the pyramid to investigate a violation of its tomb. But I can get no further.
Nice hat.
There's no way down to the lower levels.
Hulk not give up. Hulk get us lower levels.
Everyone okay?
In here, Captain!
I live.
Roger that.
We'll have to find our ways separately. Let's find that shard.
Thank you for your assistance, Avengers. Perhaps with your help, it might be possible to escape from this cursed tomb.
Hey, don't worry about it. Do we know each other?
This is Horus. He's kind of a big deal in the reality he's from.
The doctor told me of your fight against Cade. I am more than willing to help.
Glad to have you on the team, Horace. Isn't the kind of thing I normally deal with. Anyone else want to try? Hello?
Those symbols on the wall. Think they could be our way out of here?
Yes, I believe so.
My magic is limited in this place, but I believe I may be able to assist.
Another wall? We're still trapped?
Perhaps not. This wall is different.
Nice going, Doc. Let's move. Now where do we go?
Carol? Is that you?
Steve! We can't go any further! You guys see a switch or something on your side?
Maybe. Hold on a second. Seems someone's been here before and wanted to leave in a hurry.
Hulk not like this place.
I'm with you, big guy. Let's look around. Huh. This should help us dig up some clues. That was a little louder than I was expecting. Must be the echo in here. Careful. Watch your step. Every setback is a chance to learn. Looks like we got company, Hulk. Did that do anything?
Yeah, it did, thanks.
That did it. Looks like the things you guys do on your side affects us.
I believe you are correct, but be careful. There are traps everywhere.
You don't say.
This looks like my specialty.
Look out for that quicksand, Dr. Banner.
Doctor.
Oh, Hulk. I meant Hulk.
Hulk not know how to use.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
Hulk like shiny things.
Thanks for the help, guys.
Do not mention it. How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
Good to see you guys again.
You too. Now let's get out of here.
Very well done indeed. Now, for the final test.
Final? But
When this shard is removed, the change in energy will awaken its cadaverous occupant, who after eons of captivity will exact vengeance on the first poor soul he sees. And my dear companions, I have no intention of it being me.
Loki, thou shalt pay for this.
On the contrary, dear brother, it is you who will pay for me.
don't struggle, that's quicksand.
I've got this. You guys deal with that.
The living mummy rises.
Well, someone's cranky.
After sleeping for so long, I would have thought he'd be well rested.
Trust me, it's not as much fun as it sounds.
Now, you will taste my power.
Time for a taste of your own medicine.
Medicine? This fellow is of ill health? That would explain the bandages.
This might be our chance. Get ready.
No! No! You are not welcome here!
You'd hope the first words he'd utter would be more pleasant.
Look out, my friends!
I am awoken, and this is how you treat me?
He's starting to return to his former self.
Then we may be able to reason with him?
I don't think so, especially if he destroys us first.
Night-night, mummy.
Hulk! No! Quickly, everyone! Through here!
But how?
Hulk smash.
Now, deceiver, you will put right all that you have defiled.
You insolent fools! This is not the last you've seen of Loki.
I'm moving! I'm moving! Ow! Stop hitting me! Ugh.
Finally, I have found opponents worthy of Kang, my retaliatory strike.
Oh, Kang, Kangest of Kangs. May a negotiated peaceful settlement still be possible?
I am Kang the Conqueror! Conquering is what I do, and I intend to do it!
Cosmo has assembled manifest for avenging God.
Sorry, Cosmo. You're breaking up. That's odd.
Interesting reading. It looks like there's huge EMP potential on board.
EMP?
Electromagnetic pulse. Set that baby off, we bring down the Citadel shields.
And Cosmo finally get to meet the pretty lady.
We've conducted analysis on the Nexus shards.
We can amalgamate the fragments, but nowhere will end up creating a massive energy footprint and wipe out the mansion.
The answer's simple. We create a channeling device to raise the footprint high above the mansion.
And we'll need Strange's help to create the portal to allow Nowhere through.
Sounds like we need to prep up.
What could possibly go wrong?
So, Hank, we all good to go for our new science project?
Yep, I've taken everything up to the roof. Well, with a little help from the Hulk. Now, we just need to put it all together.
Be careful up there, you two. The last thing we need is someone falling off the roof and ending up in a cast again.
Bet you're glad to be back in action, huh, Tony?
Yeah, there's only so many Sudoku puzzles a guy can do before he goes crazy. Now, let's build some stuff.
I hate the way Kang watches us with those drones. It's so creepy.
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
Don't suppose you remember which crates have the pieces we actually need? We kind of just brought everything up.
No idea. Just smash them all. I'm sure the janitor will sweep up what we don't use.
No matter how old you get, nothing beats walking through fresh snow.
Okay, that's the control panel sorted.
All right, now for the rest of it. I only put this thing together an hour ago. How did it break already?
Oh yeah. You know when I said I got Hulk to help me carry the stuff up here?
Ugh, say no more.
Damn, it's cold.
There, good as new. Though, maybe a no Hulk sticker slapped onto it somewhere wouldn't hurt.
Is it odd that
There! Perfect condition.
How old you get?
Rats.
Hope you remember how to put that thing together.
Wait, that's not right. There's a piece missing.
Well, it can't have gone far.
else have we got? Maybe it fell down somewhere. Now it's right in my backyard? Enlightenment and market mastery may be priceless. It's definitely costly. Maybe it fell down somewhere. Home already.
How about this one, smarty pants? The correct answer. Since you love questions so much,
To all citizens complaining about the so-called Manhattan Blizzard, just be grateful I didn't park your stupid city next to the dark dimension like I originally planned.
Maybe it fell down somewhere.
Right! Let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave! What do you mean somebody already got it?
Whoever they got on snowplow duty seriously needs to up his game. It's like driving inside a bounce house around here.
Panic over. Okay, one energy regulator back in one piece. And voila! Not too shabby if I do say so myself.
Yep. This should do the job nicely.
Everything up and running? Then I'm ready to begin whenever you are. Just say the word.
Strap yourselves in for a news update so big, so enormous, the only word to describe it is planet-sized. Okay, so that's 2 words, so sue me. Finally, the heroes have done something right for once and have reassembled the shattered fragments of the Nexus to open a portal in time and space. Why? Why, you ask? Well, where have you been? Living in Lemuria? The Avengers and co. are bringing the moon-sized nowhere here. That's why. They'd have done it all a lot sooner if they'd benched Spider-Man and his grandstanding. Hank Pym, with his supersized brain, thinks there's got to be assets on board capable of bringing down the shield protecting Kang's Citadel. Just drop the thing on it, I say. Wait, but if they mess this up, that giant space skull thing could flatten half this city.
So are we gonna push the switch or what?
There's a lot of interference.
Hey, Rocket. You remember Nowhere having a mustache?
Not to the best of my knowledge, no.
Ego? The living planet?
Who summons me through time and space, across the galaxies?
Not guilty, Mac.
Yes, it was. You flipped the switch.
I'm guessing we should have checked the calculations.
The calculations were perfect.
I've just received a message. We shouldn't activate the device. Kang knows what we're planning.
What's the source?
I have no idea. It was a woman's voice.
Yeah, you want to ask whoever she is what we should do if we have activated it?
Kang, he shall pay for his insolence once you have paid for your incompetence.
Slight adjustments needed.
Wasp, we're gonna need some help with this.
Okay, Tony. What do you need us to do?
First, you need to activate and establish a satellite link. The dish is all set up, you just need to point it in the right direction.
Easier said than done with Kang throwing everything he's got at us.
Well, get your big boy pants on and get to it.
take care of this like it's 2099.
Think I'll be able to make use of this. Established. Now what?
Okay, now you just need to align the satellite network to each other so it creates a resonance feedback wave at the right frequency for us to focus into.
So, point them at each other?
Well, yeah, but you don't have to oversimplify it. I mean, no one likes a smarty pants show-off.
These guys don't stay down without a fight, do they?
Wouldn't be as much fun if they did. Okay, Tony, they're linked. You should be good to go.
Great. Now we just need to... Wait, what? Where did the power go? We've lost power, Team 2. We'll need you to get it back up again.
Of course. However, the scoundrels have destroyed most of the equipment.
Oh, how very bad guy of them. Listen, all we need is to feed energy into the converter. There's gotta be a way.
Okay, team. Look around for a way to restore the power.
Sure thing, Cap. Let's do this.
It appears to be working. Tony, couldn't Thor just zap some power into it?
Afraid not. The converter needs a steady input of power. A huge spike will overload it, and then we're back to candles and rocks for hammers, like in your day.
I'm not that old, Tony. not be able to use this, but that's the whole reason we work as part of a team.
Experience I could have done without?
Ah, good. We appear to have resupplied the power.
You rebuilt both of the quantum energy generators.
In a manner of speaking.
As soon as I start, Kang will send everything he has at us. I need to maintain total concentration, so please keep them away from me for as long as you can.
If you get overwhelmed, there's a panel over there that you can use to call in a strike from one of our Quinjets. Get ready. Here they come.
Support! Bring it, baby! Is it wrong to say I'm enjoying this? Because I am.
You're doing great, guys. Keep it up.
Time to cut loose.
Almost there.
Remember this impertinence. You shall pay.
might need a break.
What?
I knew those coordinates would work.
Perfectly.
You did good, Strange. Just rest now.
I'll attend contact with Nova Corps. Tell them to be ready when the Citadel shield drops.
If the shield drops?
This is it, people. Time to give Kang his fight.
You were like the cutest thing ever. Could I maybe write you into my fanfic?
I am Groot.
I'm going to take that as a yes. Thanks.
You were saying? Cosmo has diverted most of Nowhere's primary energy through a series of sub-relay stations. When you get up there, reinstate the main singularity cell. The resulting Faraday effect will create a distortion field via the quantum emitter. Any questions? Oh, you know what? Just leave it to Stark.
Where's Tony? Are we prepped? Oh man, I can't wait to meet a talking dog.
Okay, guys. You both ready?
Nice suit!
Thanks. I modified the main.
Sorry, Sonny Man. In rush.
You okay?
Ow. Let's just go prime the giant skull in the sky and face the cataclysmal forces of Kang outside.
Yeesh. That thing's a lot uglier than I remember.
Well, it's a big floating skull. It was never gonna be winning any beauty pageants.
Hurry up, you guys! I want to meet the talking dog!
Please to be hurrying to Cosmos so that show can be placed on the road.
Star-Lord. Legend.
Comrades, space-time continuum has been a bumpy ride. Critical equipment for operation slightly damaged on journey. Please to be excusing mess.
Slightly? I'd hate to see severely.
Talking dog! This has made the whole Kang thing totally worth it.
Since Avengers are here, that is it. Way Cosmos is, if nothing bad happening from rubble not being where it's supposed to be, then rubble probably not needed in first place.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Ooh, I got this. That's what you keep in your emergency supplies box?
Comrade Quill is frequent visitor to Nowhere. Best to being prepared for his visits. Hey, looks like equipment could be doing with tuna.
Hint, hint, right? How did you get this far when you can't even fix up your own equipment?
Mostly through the tail waggings and tongue lollings and gullible super persons. Now we are cooking with the gas.
I've got good news for you. The plan to bring in Nowhere from who knows where was successful. Admittedly, Kang got wind of the plan at the last minute and tried to send a different head-shaped planet through the portal, but that didn't deter the heroes. Despite certain naysayers around here, the good guys have found there was a use for Nowhere. Finally, we can get rid of this bozo. This could be it. I can't believe I'm saying this. After all the mistakes they've made, but good luck, heroes! Yeah, even Spider-Man.
Warfare on this scale fills one with such a thrill of the senses. Wouldn't you agree, Ravonna? No matter. She couldn't possibly comprehend the delicate intricacies of my master plan. As for the heroes, let them come.
Thanks, Captain Marvel. We're good to go here.
Cosmo fired the EMP?
Now! Okay, shields are down, Carol.
Nova Squadron, light it up. Kang's ship! It just wiped out the whole squadron! Tony?
Yeah, we saw everything. Kang must have teleported it in from outside of Chronopolis. I'm taking my team to intercept now.
Okay, Quill, we're coming up fast. Get ready to jump.
So where's the entrance?
We make one.
All right, guys, we're in. Let's head to the main bridge.
Got it.
What have we here? Some Avengers trying to stop my inevitable triumph. How utterly amusing.
Can't have a world-ending crisis without a few laughs, right?
We'll see how funny it is when I'm through with you.
Huh? One of those things again? Not exactly my specialty.
Whoa! So, that just happened.
Okay, now where are we?
And what's that Kang robot doing with that generator?
Sort of looks like he's drawing energy from it. That's a neat trick.
That monorail tube is our ticket to the bridge. But we need to get past our glowing friends if we want to use it.
Still here, are you? My apologies. I was attending to something else, but I suppose I should destroy you all. So, get them.
Don't you love it when people make time for each other?
Yeah, Kang might act all mean and tough, but deep down, he's just the worst.
This looks promising. Maybe we can hack into Mr. Blue Guy's systems from here. Their shields are down. Let's go get them. business?
Nice work, Webhead.
All aboard! People still say that on Earth, right?
That was a little embarrassing.
So, Tony, bet you wish you had Thor or Hulk along for the ride.
Hey, the last thing I need is a raging Hulk. Right now, I need your spider senses. And Star-Lord's...
Bravo! Bravo! I applaud your fortitude. Your tactics were audacious.
Now! Hologram.
Well, if we can't hurt him, he can't hurt us.
No, but I can plummet this ship into the ground. Now, you must excuse me. I will leave you with a parting gift. Meet Korvac. If the crash doesn't obliterate you, he surely will.
Not good. Korvac is one with the power cosmic. He's pretty much a god.
Okay, now I wish I had a Hulk.
You loathsome beings! I'm going to enjoy my role in your imminent demise.
Now might be our only chance. Now might be our only chance.
I've faced worse than you, fools.
want to rush anyone, but how much sky do you think we got left?
He's almost beaten, but we gotta be running out of time.
Almost there.
How is this possible? Hey, where did he go?
Warning. Impact imminent.
Who knows, but we're leaving too.
Okay, I know Kang just crashed it, but if anyone asks, it was all us.
Oh.
It seems my arena of war has finally unveiled opponents worthy to face the mighty Kang. Delightful. It would be a pity if they perished too swiftly. Victory must be savored. I am
Okay, Doc. It's up to us now. That Citadel's wide open. Let's bring this king down a notch or two.
By the eye of Agamotto, let us be victorious.
Huh?
Kang's Citadel defenses are down. Looks like there's some kind of teleporter near the top. That should be your way in.
Roger that, Wasp.
That won't be a problem for me. But you may need to call in some transport for this one, Captain Rogers.
Good point, Doc. Hey, Wasp, you think we could get a...
Way ahead of you. Quinjet incoming.
Thanks. Then let's end this once and for all.
Not so fast, Avengers. Did you really think it would be that easy?
This guy has a funny definition of easy.
Now what do we do?
Destroy them.
I guess we need to deal with these guys first.
Shoot first, infiltrate later, I suppose.
Excellent. But there's more where that came from.
Kang's sending out reinforcements.
He could throw as much at us as he wants. We've come too far to quit now.
They just keep coming.
Yeah, but look. There's only so many of those hatches left on the tower.
that the last of them?
I figured he'd run out of drones, eventually.
An impressive display, Avengers. I await.
Hey, I think that did something to the barrier.
If we can destroy more of these, perhaps we can get through.
Citizens of Chronopolis are reminded not to wantonly invade public. Weird topic.
It's open!
Now, let's just hope that's the last of Kang's tricks.
I'm J. Jonah Jameson, and this is it! The big one! The mother, the grandmother of all showdowns! It's taken a lot for us to get here, but finally, Kang is on the back foot as the assembled heroes take the fight to his front door! Kang said he wanted to face worthy opponents. Well, now he's got them, by the bucketful! Let's hope they get it done quick and return Manhattan to what passes for normal. One thing's for sure when they do, I'm taking a day off. What am I saying? A day off? Okay, maybe half a day. Tell you what, I'll sleep in a little and come in late. But go get them, guys!
Where is everybody?
Kang's arrogance has left him vulnerable.
Let's keep it that way. Quiet as mice.
Thought you guys could use some backup. Huh? Here we go again.
Ha! The very idea that you could defeat me.
You're going down, Kang. Nothing can save you this time.
Yes, order must be restored at all costs.
Every setback is a chance to learn.
Hey, give me a hand, will ya?
What am I in for today? Huh? One of those things again? Not exactly.
Get me out of here! How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
I could use a superhero right now.
That looks like our way forward. Let's go.
Yes, we must hurry.
How do I get myself in these crazy situations?
This looks like my specialty. All right, looks like it's ready to use.
Get me out of here!
At last, you made it. How honored you must feel to finally be in my direct presence. However, if you insist on challenging me, I have little choice but to do what needs to be done.
Kang, there's still time for you to stop this. Put everything back in its rightful place.
Time? Ha! Time is never an issue for me, Captain. But I'm afraid yours has just run out.
I don't know about time and space, but that had to hurt.
Wait! Where am I?
What the heck was that?
Probably the freaky symbiote hybrid that Spidey mentioned to me earlier.
Oh, all right then. I don't know about time and space, but that had to hurt.
Oh, what a magnificent challenge you've been. I shall almost miss you. You think you can stop me? You are delusional. Oh, I'm feeling rather nostalgic. What could I bring back next?
I knew this place was missing something. Henchmen.
It seems to be working. Don't give up.
All of time and space will belong to Kang the Conqueror.
I think that actually did some damage.
I don't think
If we continue down this path, we just might quit.
Your past is catching up to you, my worthy adversaries.
Unless someone objects in the next few seconds, I'm keeping this. Anyone?
Your fate will be no different to the other so-called heroes I've faced before.
Would you look at that? Agamotto's eye seems to be counterbalancing the chronal turbulence. Interesting.
beaten.
On the contrary, Doctor. I'm only just getting warmed up. Captain America. Yes, you will indeed make a worthy foe. For such a battle, we will need something special. A sense of scale.
What happened? Kang sucker punched us. He wants me to fight that.
Face me, or every one of your wretched friends will feel the edge of my blade!
Get out there and kick him in his giant purple pants.
Captain Marvel, let's give Kang exactly what he's asking for.
Hey, Cap, I don't think Kang is actually expecting you to fight him. This thing doesn't exactly look functional.
Well, we'd better find a way to make this thing work.
Not feeling so mighty about this right now. This looks like my specialty.
System sensors realigned. Scanners modulated. Awaiting user input. User identified. Commencing transmission.
Nothing can stop me from conquering your world. I'll never give up. I could do this all day.
Get off me, woman. Well met, Captain. Good with your fists, but certainly no tactician. How?
Because we worked as a team, Kang. That's how we won, and why you...
You poor fools. Did you think this was a game you could win? I will simply rewind the timeline so that your so-called victory never happened. My crystal. Oh, thank the stars. Quickly, Ravonna. Hand me the crystal. Ravonna.
Hey, pretty lady.
You betrayed me.
Oh, Kang.
I'm impressed.
You've left me no choice.
If you stop this nonsense now...
It was seeing these good people nobly fight on that gave me strength. Strength to stand up to my own oppressor. My captor, my love.
Ravonna!
I can't destroy you.
Ravonna, no!
Quiet, fool!
Ravonna, my love.
Which is why my retribution can also be a chance for you to choose another path.
You are trying my...
Aha!
So then I smashed down the door, ran straight at them. They panicked, dropping their plasma grenades, blowing the entire wall out. Who'd like to smash too? They all looked so stupid.
We need to be prepared next time.
Dost thou believe there is another threat to Midgard?
There's always another threat.
Oh, you have all the original albums?
Pristine. Even their White album.
Yeah, track 5 is easily the best.
So, what happens now? Well, without Kang's leadership, we're making short work of the remaining villainous forces.
You have my gratitude, heroes. As soon as the areas are secure, I should be able to use this crystal, returning your realms to their rightful places in time.
And what of Kang?
Don't worry. He's in safe hands.
Don't drop it. I just heated it up.
I am Groot.
No, don't just... Well, this ain't worth any amount of money.
Go, 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 ga, ga,
Wow. You hear that? The lack of laser cannons, explosions, and warring villains.
Yep. So peaceful.
Avengers, finally! We desperately need your help.
Ravonna? What's going on?
It's Terminatrix now, and we've made a terrible mistake.
I see a chromal fracture incident in progress. Event horizon imminent.
Cosmos tail!
So peaceful.
That cool lock Doctor Strange has on his sanctum